Hello, and welcome to As It's Happening Now, in this very moment. I'm your host, Sage Fortune, and I'm here joined with local improviser, Connor Ballantine. Wow, thank you for having me. I'm very pleased to be here, and I'm a huge fan of your show. Oh, you are? Yes, well, I do ask the best questions, so welcome. Let's start with an easy question. Who are you? My name's Connor. I am a local improviser, and I moved to the Valley about 4 years ago. I joined the theater community of Improv, made lots of friends, and it's sort of helped me on my journey today. So, wow, fascinating. And so have you always done improv? No, I actually started when I was 24. It's something I always wanted to do, but I was very afraid to try. And then finally I just built up enough courage, and I tried it, and I loved it, and I haven't gone back. It's sort of become a passion of mine. Wow, that's great. So what lessons could you learn from improv? Well, there's actually two very fun lessons that I've learned from improv, and they kind of help me grow as a person. And the first one is the pretty common rule, which is saying yes. You know, you say yes to whatever's happening in the scene. You say yes to whatever your partner's giving you, and that really translates into real life. Yeah, and also, not thinking. You bring a lot of anxiety to the stage. It's good to get out of your head, and you don't have to overthrow with the scene. You just sort of feel it, Incredible. Very incredible knowledge. I'm shocked, and wow, just wow. Real quickly, what sort of thing makes you become a leader? Well, I think being a part of a team, all my jobs growing up, I was part of a team, and being part of a team kind of lets you focus on the goals and finding common ground. And I think if you're having fun and you're bringing sort of happiness to a team, people tend to look towards you as a leader, and they try to follow in your footsteps. If you're being happy, other people are going to follow suit. Wow, very good. And so, really quickly, how long... Oh, sorry guys, I fucked up. You can ask the question again if you'd like. Yes, hard-hitting questions, that's what I'm about. Would you like to play a quick improv game? No. Okay. So what makes you a leader? Well, I think right now I'm actually a manager at a company, and that makes me a leader by default. But I think, being approachable and being fun is what makes me a good leader, and always, other people want to learn from somebody who is having fun. Everybody my whole life told me that I would be a good teacher. And, they're like, you should be a teacher. And, I didn't end up being a teacher. I went to school for phys ed, but I didn't end up following through with it. And what did you want to be when you grew up? Well, actually, I don't really know what I wanted to be when I grew up. My grandpa tells a story that when I was a kid. I told him I wanted to be a priest, and that was not because I was religious or because I loved God or anything. It was because I thought they dressed really cool. They had cool robes. They liked to drink wine, I thought, so I thought it was a good gig. Interesting, and you abandoned that? Yeah, my grandma said that it was probably a bad idea because she wanted great-grandchildren, so I didn't do it. But I mean, later on in life, I chose a different path. I was good at math when I was a kid, and then somebody told me their dad was an accountant, and that he made a lot of money. So then I wanted to be an accountant. What kind of 12-year-old wants to be an accountant? Probably zero. I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen a spreadsheet, but the first spreadsheet I ever saw, I wanted to throw up. So, yeah, I mean, that kind of got abandoned too. And so, what did you end up becoming? Well, I think that there's just, a lot of pressure on young people to choose their path and find it at such a young age. I did try the teacher route, and I did get my phys ed degree, but I didn't become a teacher, and I became a recreation facilitator. I taught other things besides gym class. I taught theater, I taught cooking, I taught, dodgeball, and so I didn't really go that same route. And what values or any lessons could you pass on to people choosing their path today? I think that they need to follow the improv guidelines and maybe just get out of their head a little bit. Maybe not put so much pressure on themselves and, just say yes. Say yes to any opportunity that you have. And I think that if you say yes and you follow the right people and you have a lot of fun, that you're going to end up somewhere great. Wow. Profound knowledge from a profound improviser. I'd like to thank you so much for joining. Well, thank you for having me. I had a blast. And again, you're such a great interviewer. Thank you. That is how it is in the present moment. I'm Sage Fortune, signing off. Thank you for joining me.